to be a judge.
I want to be a physical therapist.
I want to be a psychiatrist.
I want to be an actor.
I want to be a teacher.
I want to be a wedding planner.
I want to be a superhero.
Good afternoon. Look at the excitement here. My name is Michael Shamrock, and I'm a Hornet. Are you a Hornet? How about you, Porky? Are you a Hornet? Michael Paul, Porky's a Hornet. We are so good. I have to ask a few things. How many of you are brand new students? Brand new students, all stand up. Stand up, brand new students. Welcome to the Hornet Nation. Now I have to ask the parents of new students and friends of new students, family members, stand up. Stand up, family members. I saw the excitement on the new students. I saw the fear on the parents. We'll be okay. Don't worry, it's going to be just fine. Well, we're excited that you're all here today. I am excited. It's a great day to be a Hornet. It's a great year coming for Emporia State University. We're excited to see your smiling faces. I now have the great privilege of introducing to you, I think he's right over here, the mayor of Emporia, the city of Emporia, the mayor, Rob Daniels. Give him a round of applause.
Thank you very much. It's exciting to be here. I appreciate Dr. Shamrock and the ESU for inviting me to welcome you guys to Emporia. As I said, my name is Rob Gilgan. I'm the mayor of Emporia, and I too am a Hornet. And as I was thinking about what I want to say to you today to welcome you to our great city, I was thinking about the theme, I am a Hornet, and what that means to me, and it's such a great story because I'm a Hornet because I'm an alumni. I'm a proud graduate of Emporia State University with a degree in communication. There we go, yeah. But I'm a Hornet so many other times it makes me think about it. I'm a Hornet on Saturdays in the fall when I'm inside Welch Stadium cheering on the Hornets to a victory. Last year, a great season. I'm expecting a new one this year, and I'm proud to be a Hornet on those days. I'm a Hornet in the spring, last spring, as an alumni of the ESU debate team when they won not only one, but 2 national titles, the first time in the history of collegiate debate. I'm a Hornet at homecoming weekend when my friends from my fraternity, Phi Sigma Kappa, come back and we visit our time here at Emporia State University and we celebrate our history and our heritage and our commitment to this university. And today I'm a Hornet with hundreds of new faces that are here joining us for the first time, new students, new faculty members, friends, family, parents of those new members, and you're also Emporians too, and that's really what I want to invite you to understand is that Hornet Nation is part of Emporia, and you're an Emporian, but all of Emporia is proud to say that we too are Hornets, and we welcome you to our community, and we look forward to a great 150th year here at Emporia State University. And welcome, and thank you, and proud. Steers up.
Mayor, thank you so much for your continued support of Emporia State. I'd like to share with you some big things, big ideas that are going to be happening this year at the university, things that are going to be changing lives since 1863. First and foremost, I want to share about some new leadership that we have at Emporia State University, and I know the slide will move soon. How about that? Let's, David, would you and your wife Pam, please, our new provost and his wife Pam. Welcome to the Hornet Nation. We are thrilled that you're here, and we're excited about the future under your leadership. Just Continue those singers up. We appreciate that. We also have our new dean. Dean, where are you? I know you're somewhere. Just wave. She's back over there. Wave. There is our new dean from Still Business. Becky? When we announced that Christy was going to be the new dean, I sent her a t-shirt and things like that. Apparently her little ones wouldn't take off the Hornet shirt. So I'm glad we got some new ones. I'm afraid the older ones are worn out. A lot of new things going on. The next I want to share is, as you may know, we are investing in the future of this institution. Singular and Trustler are going to get a makeover. And Trustler right now is being totally renovated. And how many of you are in Singular? Anyone Singular? Oh, couple of you, yeah. I'm feeling pretty good because at the end of the fall semester, as we finish the total renovation of Trustler, those in Singular are moving over to the brand new space. Right now. Also, the library is going through some major renovation. We know that the library becomes a late-night place, and so for the parents in the room, you need to know the library is going to be open with the new renovation 24/5 and 24/7 during final exams. So literally, it's going to be available. So when your son and daughter says they're in the library, they may actually be in the library. And we've given all the students the best excuse that we can. Another one is go to our mobile app. It's amazing, the technology today. If you've not downloaded our mobile app, you need to do that. Literally, you can do almost anything on the mobile app. And so for the students, please do that. For the parents as well. It's a great opportunity to get some really good information. The next slide really talks about the technology. We have invested and continue to invest resources for everyone on this campus and they'll just love it. Skylab is going to provide all of us the opportunity, no matter where you are in the world, to have access to information. So if you've got access on a laptop or an iPhone or iPad, you're going to have access to Emporia State University, which I think is amazing to me that we can all do those types of things. And SkyPrint, literally starting this year, let's say you're having a cup of coffee over at the Memorial Union, but you want to print something over, and you decide to print it over, pick it up over in the business building. You'll have the ability to do that soon. So the technology is there, and it's pretty amazing. The next one I want to share is really many of you might have heard of James Patterson. He's written a few books. And I just have to share the story. You just never know when there's an opportunity because of the wonderful things. How many of you in the Teachers College? Teachers College, come on. Get excited. I get a letter in the mail and it says, "Hi, I'm James Patterson. I'm really excited about what you're doing in literacy and would like to support you with some scholarships." I'm like, sure. Came from James Patterson. 2 weeks later, I'm on the phone with James Patterson, who has literally provided, I believe, if you are one of the students, James Patterson has provided for students in teacher education 8 $6,000 scholarships. So if you're one of those students, please stand. We can congratulate you. It is a great day to be that Hornet. You know, the technology continues to, but I want to take this opportunity. You know, this morning I went over to the residence halls, and by the way, amazing job. I want to thank you for taking care of the weather. Worked out well. But it was amazing. I saw when they had the opportunity, all of a sudden the first car came up. I think they're Colorado. You hear? Somewhere, I don't think would admit themselves, but literally as their car pulled up, 300 T-shirts, black and gold, ran up at once. To help them move in very quickly. And the expression on their face was of fear, but also of excitement. But if you are part of the helpers this morning, the Hornet helpers and faculty, please stand up. Hornet helpers, please stand up. I'd be remiss for not saying opportunity also. We have so many staff and faculty that are with us today, and you mean so much to each and every one of us. And I want you to know how much I personally appreciate everything you have and continue to do. So faculty and staff, would you please stand so we all can thank you for being part of the organization. Faculty and staff. Notice how they blend bunched together there. It must be a faculty thing. I'll talk to the faculty senate later. And now we're going to share something. You know, the technology continues to be amazing at Emporia State University. And we're going to be launching something right now that is literally amazing. Literally, the faces will come to life. So I'm going to introduce the faces of Emporia State University. Rachel, Marissa, Michael, Joshua, and Alan. Come on up here. Let's give a round of applause. Don't mess up.
Good afternoon, parents, faculty, staff, students, friends. Wow, that was actually quite a lot. Let's try that again. Good afternoon, Hornets. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Marissa, and I really do want to be a superhero.
And we are the president and vice president of the Associated Student Government, and we represent all student Hornets.
It's kind of crazy that we haven't thought of this I'm a Hornet campaign sooner. I mean, we all are Hornets at Emporia State University, and as Bob mentioned earlier, in the community as well. So President Shamrock showed you earlier an ad concept that's going to hit your television screen soon. But what we kind of wanted to show you is kind of the more fun, behind-the-scenes outtakes. And I have a little disclaimer before we start the video. Just for all my marketing professors, I really do love my major. So, with that being said, let's take a peek.
Yeah, one of the big spots. Yes. That's a big spot.
Good job. I'm going to play basketball.
You almost got it. As soon as you say it, I think you're probably done. But you keep taking this out and messing around.
I don't know.
Smile.
I'm sorry. You're so wrong. Yes. I can't. I don't like this. It took all my energy to do all that other stuff. How did everyone else do it? They did? Oh, I was like, did they awkwardly smile? So I feel like, why would I smile? Marketing. I'm just kidding.
Emporia State offers more than 140 student organizations with
Emporia State offers more than 140 organizations. You got this, Josh.
Hi guys. Do you mind if I take your guys' picture and get on the Twitter wall over there? If you guys want to follow me, that's okay. I don't hate it, so new friends.
Now there is so much technology involved in this campaign that it is literally blowing our minds. Prospective students can use a unique code that we provide to them and visit our website at imahornet.com. And what that code does is it pretty much customizes the website to the user.
When you log onto this website, it will kind of greet you, be like, hi Rachel, I see you from Clay County, Missouri. And then it will immediately offer me in-state tuition because it knows that Emporia State offers that for Clay County.
Now 150,000 prospective students are going to be viewing this website over the course of this semester alone. And not only that, 90,000 plus of these codes have already been sent out. You better take that.
Tracking at every stage, it not only knows your location, but also what devices you're using to view the website.
Now, if you think that that is cool, you better see this.
Hey, Hornets? Nice. The I'm a Hornet concept, cool website tracking, and fun videos. Oh, and by the way, it's all homegrown right here at ESU. I've had so much fun doing this, I can't wait to do it again next semester.
Josh, I wish you the best of luck next semester. Oh, and if I look kind of familiar, it's because I'm on about half of your programs that you were given.
But Allie, those aren't just any programs, right?
Of course not. They have my picture on them.
Well, let's show them how cool it is.
So when we were saying that the pictures come to life, we weren't just saying it. They really do. So if you'll watch, we'll show you what it does. Let's try that again.
Here we go.
Hi, I'm Allie. I'm a junior at Emporia State University. I love math and found a great home for my passion here. Find your home with us by going to imahornet.com. Oh, and by the way, I'm a Hornet. To bring your program to life, you can download this free Layer app and then just scan the picture and it will get a video for you.
The 25 selected bases of ESU and the marketing and undergraduate admission staff help make this possible. Thank you.
Go Hornets!
So next time you see a picture of a Hornet, I would try using one of your smart devices and see what it has to say. It's an exciting time. I now have the opportunity, a lot of exciting things are happening this year. I have the opportunity now to introduce a colleague and friend and someone who we just met probably a year ago. He has some Hornet connection, he may or may not share it, but did a little running on the cross-country team. It was a great story, by the way. But I'd like to introduce someone who is helping us, along with our faculty, to do something very unique at Emporia State University. So please welcome up to the stage Ed O'Malley, the President and Chief Operating Officer, Chief Executive Officer of the Kansas Leadership Center.
Thank you, Michael. This is just awesome. I mean, it does not get better than this as a way to start your university experience. 20 years ago, I was right here on this campus, moving into West Twin Towers as a freshman here at Emporia State University. And I wasn't prepared today when I came onto campus for what it was going to feel like to be walking back onto campus 20 years later. 20 years after I started really learning about what did it mean to be who I wanted to be? What did it mean to be someone who had the capacity to do things in this world? What did it mean to be someone who could not just get educated, but go do something with that education? So it's wonderful being back on campus. It's wonderful being with all of you. And the fact that it's exactly 20 years since I did it for the first time is just really wonderful and special. When I was here at Emporia State, I learned a lot of things. And I learned a lot of things about leadership. I happened to be a member of the cross-country team and the track team, and I'll tell you, I wasn't very fast. In fact, the only reason I got on the team is because a bunch of guys got hurt. But I learned an awful lot, and what I learned was that the opportunity to exercise leadership is available to anyone. Despite the fact I wasn't the fastest on the team, I could still lead, I could still help the team. I learned a lot from our coach, Coach Dave Harris, who left Emporia just recently. I learned a lot from him about what does it mean to encourage people, to help others believe in themselves. So this is where I began to learn about leadership at Emporia State University, and I hope for all of you freshmen especially, that this is the beginning or the continuation of your learning about what does it mean to lead, and what does that opportunity mean for you. I have the privilege of being the president and CEO of a place called the Kansas Leadership Center. We're 7 years old, we're based in Wichita, Kansas. Our mission is pretty simple: foster leadership for stronger, healthier, more prosperous Kansas communities. We're trying to build the leadership capacity of this state, knowing that if we do that, we'll create a stronger state. We do lots of different things to develop that capacity, but over the years, every time I've had a chance to visit with someone connected to higher education, I've always mentioned an idea. And the idea is this: what if you could be very intentional about building the leadership capacity of students at a university? What if you could not just teach them history and biology and engineering and education, but you could teach them those things, but also prepare them to be what our organizations, our communities, our state, our nation so desperately needs, which is leaders. And I've mentioned that to all sorts of people in higher education and had good conversations about it with all sorts of people. And then I met Michael. And I think we've all, whether we've met Michael for the first time today or we've known Michael for quite a long time, his energy is just contagious, isn't it? I mean, it's just contagious. And so I mentioned this idea to Michael, and he gets fascinated by it. He says, well, maybe we could do that. And I said, well, I think we could do that too. So beginning right now, there's a partnership between the Kansas Leadership Center and Emporia State University to explore what would it mean to build capacity of students, every student, to exercise leadership on this campus, in their communities, in their families, in the organizations that they go join once they leave this wonderful place. I want to very quickly ask 18 wonderful people who spent last week with us at the Kansas Leadership Center exploring what this would look like, what this partnership would look like. I'd love for you all to stand real quick if you don't mind. And if you could all give them a round of applause for their energy and their effort. They took time, they took their energy, they're giving their effort to explore what would it look like to create Emporia State to be the type of place where every student learns all they can about exercising leadership, about mobilizing people to do tough work, which is what leadership is, right? And I'm excited for that partnership to continue. It's a thrill to be working with such an amazing institution, such as Emporia State University, an institution that we can already tell, based on the technology and the other presentations we've had, that an institution that is willing to try new things and to be on the cutting edge. This partnership, I believe, this partnership to develop the leadership capacity of every student is something that's going to benefit each and every student. It's going to benefit this university. Most importantly, it's going to benefit Kansas. It's going to benefit the organizations that all of you students go off and work in the future. It's going to be a good thing for you and a good thing for this world. Let me take just a couple minutes to give a little bit of advice to the incoming freshmen. And I can't help but do this thinking back to my time 20 years ago coming here to Emporia State University. And my advice for you is this. You're going to hear people talk about the idea of leadership and the idea of leading and learning about leadership. And you're going to hear people talk about going off and doing great things after you leave Emporia State University. What I know is that this is also a place, Emporia State University, where the faculty and the administrators and the staff and the broader community would love for you and hope you will do great things right now in this community, on this university. You have the opportunity to not just be the recipient of wisdom to be an active player in making this university and this community the best place it can possibly be. So my advice to you is to live one of the key principles of leadership we try to help people learn, which is that leadership is something that can happen anytime, from anyone, anywhere. And that includes new members of this Hornet Nation, new freshmen here at Emporia State University. This is a place for you to learn and a place for you to lead, and together we'll make a spectacular, spectacular difference. Good luck, stingers up, have a great freshman year.
Thank you so much. I'd now like to call Lana Oline, who is chair of the ESU Foundation, Dina Sue Potestio, who is our president of the foundation, and they have some great information to share about great things happening on the foundation side. So let's give a round of applause.
Good afternoon. My name is Lana Oline. I do chair the Emporia State University Foundation. We had a committee meeting this morning, and everyone who serves as trustee, it is a volunteer position, giving back not only to our university and community, but it makes for great connections with students and faculty, as well as former students that we knew back in our day. And my day's longer than 20 years, but I'm not telling you how long ago it was. But I do remember being a freshman. Again, I wanted to just take a minute to talk a little bit about the comprehensive campaign, Now and Forever, for Emporia State as we celebrate the 150th anniversary of our university. There have been so many new people that have been engaged throughout Kansas, throughout our country, and recognition of not only the 150 years, but responding to those of you who have reached out and helped spread the word. One of the facets of the campaign was the campus campaign, and working with the foundation and identifying some very dedicated faculty and staff, the campaign began. And they recently concluded, well, they didn't conclude, they had a reporting period of their efforts, but at this point, I would like to have the faculty and classified and unclassified staff members stand who have made a difference, have made a contribution to the comprehensive campaign. If they please stand and be recognized. And to the faculty and staff and the students who've been engaged, very big thanks, not only from the foundation, but from students whose lives you will certainly be helping to make a difference as they move forward and become part of our society. Being a Hornet is pretty special, and you never know where you might see a Hornet emblem, or in conversation find out that somebody was in school with you or went to Emporia State. There's an automatic and bond that happens there. So freshmen and parents, as you move forward with the Hornet Nation experience, be proud. Thank you again so much for what has occurred with the campaign. Be strong and stingers up.
This is awesome to see so many faces here today. It is going to be a fantastic year. I'm so excited to be with you today. I'm Dina Sue Potestio, and I am a Hornet, and a proud Hornet. My job is to raise money for Emporia State University. My job is to ask our friends and alumni and community members if they might consider a gift to advance the vision and the leadership and the joy and the hope of Emporia State University. And we've had a tremendous run so far. We're on our way to $45 million. We have a vision goal of $63 million. We have 18 big ideas that we know will transform the future of our university. So parents, new students, existing students, you are at a great place. The technology that you're seeing, the faculty who will lead you. I'm just so proud to be a Hornet and to be here today to share some very exciting news. Last year, we actually had our best fundraising year ever in the history of Emporia State University. We had friends and alumni give over $3.4 million in future planned gifts. We had friends and alumni give nearly $6 million in cash and pledges. And that totaled last academic year nearly $9.4 million. It's just absolutely tremendous, the momentum and the joy and the hope that our alumni have for our future. So thank you to everyone who's contributed to the campaign, and if I may ask that you might consider a gift if you haven't given already. There will be plenty of opportunities, including through our new ESU Student Foundation, a group that's chartered by our Associated Student Government. Our goal, the goal of our campaign, is to build our Hornet Nation. And I'd like to see 15,000 alumni, friends, parents, anybody who wants to join our Hornet Nation, 15,000 roll year after year after year. I think it's going to be an amazing sight. So with that, we have something special planned. Our foundation team and our Emporia State cheerleaders. Are you ready for this? Was last year. Our goal was 100%, but I'll tell you, most universities only get to 40 or 50%. So to get to 72, steers up. Steers up. Okay, now, team, tell me, in terms of our Now and Forever campaign on our climb to 45 million, where are we?
Indeed, it's a great day to be a Hornet. And I'd like to now ask Cheryl, who is the president of our faculty, to make an announcement about an upcoming election. Let's give her a round of applause.
Welcome, everyone. I am Cheryl Lindsay. I'm the Faculty Senate President for the year. And I'd like to welcome everybody, and I'm going to call you the Hornet Nation because that's who you are now. Welcome, we're really excited. I would like to quote today Martin Luther King Jr. He said, "All progress is precarious, and the solution of one problem brings us face to face with another problem." We are faced with many challenges this year, whether we're students, faculty, staff, parents, all of us are going to be faced with some sort of challenge this year, and we need to be motivated to think for ourselves, to take initiative, and to be the solution to the problems that we're going to face this year, as Stephen Covey says. This is basically a meeting of the general faculty of Emporia State University, and you get to all be included in that today. The business of order for today's meeting is the nominations of Faculty Senate Second Vice President. We currently have 2 candidates. I'm going to ask of these 2 candidates to stand as I say their name. The first candidate is Cynthia Kane, who is a professor and director of instruction for Emporia State University in the Library of Archives and Archives there. And our second candidate is Dr. George Durler, who's a professor of accounting in the School of Business. And he's back. At this time, are there any nominations from the floor for candidates for the position of Faculty Senate Second Vice President? Okay, hearing none, I move that we close the nominations. Thank you. All in favor say aye. All of the candidates have their bios I have, and I will be sending out next week their biographies to those of us who will be voting, as well as a link for the voting, which will be posted on a SurveyMonkey election, and we'll be completing that by September 15th. So, go Hornets!
For those candidates, I am very much convinced one of you will win. And remember, I'm originally from Chicago, so I can vote early and often. We are going to conclude. Before we leave, I've been watching the tweets. When's the ice cream? All right, it's on its way. In just a moment, we're going to ring the bell, and that will also chime a great opportunity for all of you to proceed in that direction to the ballroom and also the Skyline room, where there will be tasty treats for each and every one of you. So before we end, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to ask you to say, "Go Hornets." Can you do that? 1, 2, 3.